Good morning, everyone. This is Sonny. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to today's video this morning, Wednesday at 8:30. The market just opened up. It's going to be a wild day today. The markets were all down, and then the indices, some of it decided to tip into the green, which is a good thing. All right, go ahead. I think you guys watched my legal disclosure long enough here. Let's get into the market. All right. As you guys can see, let me take care of these ads here. Okay, the S&P futures just a little bit up. Again, on the Dow as well, which is okay. It's good for us, good for everybody. NASDAQ is pretty much at the border there, and the same thing as the Russell here. Let's see what the fuel prices are looking like. Crude oil is up about 1.45%. Let's see if I can go ahead and get this thing better here. Alright, looks like it's even up even further. I see it takes a while for it all to adjust because all these ads are going on here. Alright, looks like the Russell is up 1.42%. Okay, let's go over here to the stock portfolios. Look at Macy's there. Well, it declared its earnings. They lost about $3 billion. Oh my God! You know, they took a write-off of $3 billion, and apparently people like that. Well, at least they're not filing bankruptcy or anything. Our ET here, it's not really doing much. You know how ET is. It's just kind of, it's lurking around. We're waiting on the dividends to be called. Once they announce dividends, hopefully it's today. If not tomorrow, then we'll get a pop. We don't know what the dividend rate is going to be, and normally they do it at the end of the month, and should have came out yesterday, but it didn't come out last night. So hopefully today, sometime it'll come out. Because they got to get the board approval and all that stuff, and the holiday season's around, the 4th of July season's around. Okay, now our cruise line is doing pretty good here. It's staying above our 15, we got a 1450 on it, so it's doing good. It's staying above that. You know, if I decided to jump back up there to 12 something, there was news on the Beyond Meat. It was going down to like $133, and then it jumped up today because it started selling in China. And I was going to pull the trigger on that thing next week, but it looks like it's a little bit overinflated for us. So we'll have to wait till she comes back down. ET is almost at point. Let's go ahead and look at our investments. All right. Wow, look at all that red. Okay, don't worry about it. That's Norwegian. Remember, whenever Norwegian goes up, it shows a lot of red because it's getting far away from the 1450. But don't worry about it. We're still going to pull our profits off of it. Doesn't matter if it's in the red. When options are in the red, it doesn't matter to us because we're going to get our money. I mean, we already picked up the premium, and we're going to pick up some cash. I'll show it to you on the other slide. Here, ET, you know, we already have $23 of this. We're going to get the other $170, hopefully. Within 3 weeks, it gets called away at $750. That'll be perfect. Remember, we only done that with 10 shares. Why? Because I'm holding on to the other 10 shares until they declare dividends. once they declare dividends, then this strike price is going to go a lot higher than the 7-11. Okay? I like to see this thing about 750. And remember, I bought those other shares at about 720. So I could do one or two things if we hit 750 with the strike price. Is I could turn around and just sell the stocks, those other 10, or I could put a covered call against it in the same time period as this one here. And these things will be overinflated. It'll be a higher, it'll be in the red just like this. But then it'll be averaged down, but still, we can pick up some serious profit. But I want to wait till the dividends are announced, and it didn't happen last night, so it should be announced today or tomorrow. The dividends are not until August, just so you guys know. Okay, let's take a sneak peek over here at the market. You know what? Let's see what our balance is. All right, just so everybody's looking out there. $32,000. Why am I only claiming $29,405 the other day, huh? It's at $32,492. Why? Because of what was happening with those options. Those options inflate the numbers. So you have to be very careful when you're looking at this number when you're playing with options. It's going to be unrealistic. That's why you have to have your own spreadsheet to track it. Okay? So don't take this number verbatim at what you can trade and what your account is worth. Okay? Just so you know, because options will skew everything. Okay? Because options could be overinflated, like ours is. It's totally overinflated. So you got to wait till she settles down. All right, let's get over here and check the market one more quick time. Look at that. ET is up to $7.16. You know what? Let's look at this ET here, because we might want to do a covered call against her. She's getting up there. She decided to pop for some reason, but I don't see no dividends announced. Sometimes it takes a little while for them to announce them. But 716, let's look at this chart here. Look at our full screen chart. All right, green is money. We like the green. Green, green, green. Okay, this is a 2-minute chart here. We're at the 716, 717. Oh. Here's the 1-minute chart. That thing just wants to go up and up and up with you see all this green here? That's what's going on. Is some of the shorts are covering because they know as soon as the dividends are announced, this puppy's going to pop. Doesn't matter how much of dividends they pay, as long as they're paying 25 cents this quarter or greater, I see this thing sitting at around 750 or greater. Okay? Even though some news came out, some upsetting news, the other day on this from another company saying another company is going bankrupt and it could affect all these pipeline companies. But you're talking about millions of dollars of affecting. Remember, these guys are dealing with billions of dollars. And you see this? Look at this. It looks like it's trending. And you know, the green is above the red. That's what I like about the 1-minute chart and the 2-minute on this. Okay, and then let's see what the 5 minutes going to show us. The 5 minutes looks like the cross is going to take place here. You know, when the green overtakes the red. See, the red is a 200-day average, whereas our green one is a 50-day average. You see these greens down below here. And that's what's propelling the stock. That means there's more buyers than there are sellers. And when you start seeing more green than red, then you know it's going to take a better of a, it's going to go in a northern approach. Come on, chart. What's going on with you, man? Okay. There's a 2-minute there. It hasn't been this high for a while. There's going to be some people that's going to take a little bit of profits here and there while it's popping. Wow, it jumped up to 719. It's going to pop back down. 720. Now that's where our buy price was on ET. We got into it at 720 for the last 1,000 shares. Now what we can do is we can pull the trigger and just buy those shares back and see if she drops back down, or we can just hang in there. Yeah, look at how this thing's popping. I hope they announce that dividend today and get up there to about 730 to 750, and then we can figure out if we wanted to go ahead and just take the money and run, or if we want to put a covered call on it for that other 1,000 shares, because right now we're pretty much at the break-even point at the 720 for those other 1,000 shares. There is a couple of stocks I was looking at buying into, so I wouldn't have all our money into one stock. Okay, now she's jumping up to, wow, she jumped up to 722. Back to 720. You know what day traders do, they'll sell these things on the highs and then they'll buy back on the lows and stuff like that. I'd really like them to announce the dividends. Because right here is that break-even point for us. Let me see if that news came out yet. No, dividends has not come out yet. But see, Chesapeake has found bankruptcy. That could affect the pipeline stocks. And that's what I was kind of concerned with. But then we got this pop on ET, just out of the blue. You know what? We might pull that trigger. That's how we're going to handle this. Okay, options. Everybody raise it up to 10. Even though that news came out yesterday. Let me see what our option chain is looking like. Let's see, for the 7, I can get 22. Let's do a 22 against her. Okay, we're going to just do a covered call. We're going to sell to open. Remember, sell to open. 10 shares. I'm going to go do the 7 calls. I'm going to put a limit on her. 0.24, so we can get maybe $240. We'll make $40 off our trade. Okay, we're going to do all or none. We're going to preview order. And we're going to submit this order. Okay, our order was executed. So okay, we got to 200 and a little bit less than 240. So we got about 233. But you got to subtract the $6.60. Okay, so all right, we got 10 of the shares. We're going to get 230 something for. Remember, we paid $220. You know, pretty much we paid $7.20 for energy for the other 1,000 shares. All we're going to do is we're just doing an option for this week that's going to end. Actually, it ends tomorrow. So this is a one-day option for us to get our money back plus an extra $13. So we're going to pull a $13 profit off of this, if I'm correct. So between $13 and $15 on those 1,000 shares. And so we're only going to have 1,000 shares of ET, because I'm kind of concerned with ET based on the news that we got the other day. So I want to at least get our money out of that one. And I'm going to keep doing covered calls on the other 1,000 shares, because I don't know how that one bankruptcy of that other company that uses ET going to affect ET. But then again, they use a lot of pipelines. They just don't use ET. So that's why I pulled the trigger today on that. So at least we're going to get, as long as it stays over $7. Remember, this is going to be a $7 call. Okay, as long as it stays over $7, we're going to go ahead and get all of our money back, plus an extra maybe $13 or so. So we'll make a $13 profit. I mean, it's not big money, but at least we saved it just in case anything negative might have happened against her. Okay, now what ET wants to do, they want to go up. That's what normally happens to me whenever I do a trade like this. But we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen today and tomorrow. So at least we have the 20-cent protection on here, plus a couple extra pennies of up to 1,000 shares, because they didn't declare their dividends last night, and they didn't declare them today so far for what's going to happen in August. So, but it's okay. We'll still have 1,000 shares. It's no big deal. But at least we'll pull our money out of that, those 1,000 shares, and we'll only have 1,000 shares in ET. And then what we're going to be able to do is on Monday, we're going to be able to make another trade. Because remember, there's no trading going on Friday. So Friday, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over everything of profits and everything else that we made that we normally do on Mondays. But we're going to close out our positions on Friday, because all the options will get called away or whatever, or that one option will still be outstanding. Okay. So we did a trade today. You guys seen the trade. All right, let me go over here to finance real quick. Oh, we are in finance. Let's get it to our home page here. The market is still up, but it's kind of weaving. It looks like it wants to come back down. And so that's good. ET might come back down too. Market comes down, ET comes down. Okay. Everything else is going well here. Let's get out of this page here, and let's go over here to our spreadsheet. Now what we did was we put another option against this position. Okay, and we're going to go with 10. Let me hit insert. Alright, let's adjust this here. Let's adjust the date. It's going to be the 2nd. Which is tomorrow. Alright. Alright, so this premium is going to be $233. The date's going to be July 1st. I'm going to try to keep these two together here. All right. So we got some more premium set up. Here, I'll take both of these out. And I'll take this out. Okay, I should add those premiums to here. I might drop it down and create its own line item, because I did that. Because it's two different strike prices here. So it's going to actually be, for taxable purposes, two different taxable events. So I might have to make a whole area for it. Okay, no big deal. Okay, let's go down here. Our cruise line here, it says cruising along. Remember, we're going to pull $715 out of this puppy here when it expires tomorrow. Tomorrow, close of business, on the 2nd of July, this position will expire. And we get to collect a total of almost a 5% return in 11 days. Okay, this is remarkable here. And then what we're going to have is on Monday, we're going to be able to do some trading here, because we'll have $14,500 trade with, plus we're going to have $7,000 up here from this, if this gets called away. As long as it stays over $7 a share, we'll get called away. Or actually, yeah, we'll get called away because they'll take the shares, and we'll keep the $233, plus we'll get $7,000 on top of it, which will come out with a profit of $13, if my math is correct. So this profit will go up by $13 if we keep it in this box here. But that's okay. At least we don't have as much money locked up into a position that's going to take us a while to come out of. Okay? I've just shown you another way on how the market, when the market goes bad and then it comes back, then you can make a determination if you want to stay in the trade, if you want to get another covered call against it, which we already have a covered call against the other 10 shares, or you want to, get out of the position, or just wait until the price goes up so you can get better premium and then turn around and double down on it. But in my case, when I received that news 2 days ago, it kind of concerned me about that one company and how much revenue is going to affect ET versus all the other companies that it's going to affect. When a company goes bankrupt that's doing business with you, you have to see how much business they're going to lose because of that bankruptcy. Okay? So you have to look at that. And that's what I did. I made a judgment. It's best to just go ahead and try to get all my profits out of it, and I'll make $13 off of it. That's okay. I'm cool with that. As long as I made a profit, I'm happy. Okay, it's all about the profits. Okay, guys, it's about the profits. It might take some time for us to get our profits. Hey, we're going to get them though. We're going to fight for them. You know. Then sometimes we got to cut our losses. You know, we might have to lose $100 here or a $200 there. You know, just you know, some of these companies, they can come out with some bad news. Sorry about that. And it can wreck your day. So, okay. I appreciate everybody on this call today, here on Wednesday. And Friday, remember the market's not open on Friday, but we're going to cover these closed positions. Hopefully this will be closed, and then we'll have our $715 free and clear. It'll be all our cash. But we won't have the stock, but we'll have our cash of $14,500, plus we have our profit of $715 out of all this. Okay, so all right, talk to you all on Friday. You all be safe out there, and remember, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And just a quick note, guys, I'm gonna keep this channel open until we achieve at least $1 million. Okay. We're trying to strive until we achieve at least $1 million in this trading. Okay, using these concepts. Okay. All right. I want everybody, you know, take care of themselves. And this is Sonny. I'm out.